Our pets are one of the most precious companions in our life. Some wanted to pet dogs, cats, birds, wild animals, and fish for some of us watching right now. They all deserve better treatment and love from anyone, whether you're the owner or just some random dude encountering these beautiful and valuable creatures. And speaking of something that is of great worth, the fish we'll highlight today embodies in its name the other most precious thing anyone desired to have in their life. I know you know this because who in their right mind would deny the excitement of having this in their safe deposit? If you guess what type of fish we'll discuss in today's video, comment down below, because even if you do or don't know the exact answer, you'll still receive a treasure full of valuable information about the Goldfish Tank and Care Guide here at Aquarium Store Depot. Now that you know which fish I'm talking about, sit back and stay still because we're about to understand how to maintain actual gold inside our tank. One of the most well-liked fish in our pastime of keeping aquariums is the goldfish. When you first learned about aquariums, it could have been the first fish you ever had. When you came across this video, you may have considered getting a goldfish tank for the first time or for a loved one. They are excellent. However, many of us need an understanding of what is necessary for them to grow. Lucky for you, I'm here to serve the best information you need to know in every essential aspect that contributes to the health and habitat of your fish. But let's learn more about goldfish before finally jumping into our main topic. The initial reason goldfish were kept was for their meat. Yep, that's true. In China, where they originated, goldfish were traditionally eaten for dinner. They were called qi in the East and had a silver-gray original coloring. At one point, it was one of China's most popular meat staples. The carp would experience genetic mutations, and these mutants would have vibrant red, yellow, and orange coloring. Buddhist monks noticed these new bright fish in the 9th century. Meanwhile, it was in the 1600s that China's Ming Dynasty began cultivating the fancy goldfish types. On their first anniversary, it was customary for men to gift their wives goldfish as a sign of the wealthy years to come because of how highly respected their scales were. It's a dating tip if you're one of those who uses metaphors to express their love. And around the 1850s, goldfish were brought to North America. Truly, all goldfish have a long lifespan and will bring you years of joy. Did you find any of these goldfish facts fantastic? If you did, I suggest you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel to be updated with the release of our next video about the goldfish facts that you yourself would fancy. Now, let's continue with our topic by introducing to you the two types of goldfish you'll most likely encounter in this hobby. Let's start with the slim-bodied goldfish. Slim-bodied goldfish are likely the type of goldfish you kept if you ever owned one before. They may be put in ponds outside or aquariums at home. They are temperature tolerant throughout a wide range, can swim quickly, are energetic, and have a strong appetite. Under this type, there are some well-known species you have to know, such as the common goldfish or feeder goldfish, which closely resembles the carp. They're long-living, inexpensive, highly resilient fish, and ideal for keeping in a sufficiently big aquarium or pond. Another is the comet goldfish, a fancy-tailed variation of the ordinary goldfish that possesses the same robust traits but have tails that flash more. They can grow up to be a foot long and have quick swimming speed. And lastly is the shibonkin goldfish, which develops ornamental fins and tails and are frequently found in ponds as they grow and sell for more money than the first two slim-bodied types. They're typically kept in those ponds. The other type of goldfish that we'll first discuss before going on with the tank and care guide are the fancy type of goldfish. Goldfish that have been developed throughout the years through selective breeding include fancy goldfish. Depending on the kind, they have a variety of distinctive traits and are not found in the wild. They're large, bulky fish that can exhibit unusual swimming behavior. They often swim slowly and can have long, graceful fins. They should not be mixed with slim-bodied goldfish, since they can't compete with them for food due to their slower swimming pace. Look at the specific species of goldfish under this type on your screen. The fantail, blackmore, and ryukin goldfish are great fancy types for beginners. Considered more delicate and more suited for knowledgeable goldfish caretakers are the lionhead and telescope goldfish kinds, which differences and similarities can be read on our official website at www.aquariumstoredepot.com. We, fish keepers, should treat all of the goldfish in the 2 categories we've mentioned with the utmost care. So, let's talk about the list of guidelines for successful goldfish care to ensure that they get the high quality care they require. In this particular topic, we'll discuss 8 things that lead your goldfish to long-term success. Let's begin this list by discussing the aquarium size for your goldfish. In a fishbowl, goldfish have no business existing. The length of a fancy goldfish may reach 8 inches, whereas the common goldfish can get a maximum size of 10 inches, which is ideal for tanks bigger than a bowl. That's why you should aim for a tank capacity of at minimum 29 gallons for a single fancy goldfish, and around 10 more gallons if you want to add it again. I suggest a large aquarium for a fancy goldfish arrangement, such as a 55-gallon tank or a 60-gallon breeder. Meanwhile, you should aim for an aquarium that is at least 4 feet long and has a volume of 30 gallons for a typical kind of goldfish, such as a comet. We're discussing 3 full-size comets for a 55-gallon tank, since each extra comet requires 12 gallons. Going to our second care tip, let's always remember filtration. Goldfish are detrimental to an aquarium's bioload. They comb through your aquarium substrate daily, are huge, and eat continuously. An oversized filter is needed to keep a goldfish tank running smoothly. Our best choice is a Hagen AquaClear Aquarium Power Filter if you want to go with a hang-on back, or consider a canister filter for larger setups. Next on the list, if you want a quality pet, you should provide them with good water quality by knowing the ideal parameters. Once the tank has been cycled, keeping an eye on the pH and nitrate levels is crucial for goldfish tanks. When you initially cycle the tank or add new fish, ammonia is typically a worry. Due to their messiness and constant appetite, goldfish will generate a lot of waste. Usually a goldfish tank that's fully stocked will have high nitrate levels. Using an appropriate aquarium test kit, you should check your nitrate levels frequently to ensure they don't exceed 40. We featured how to prevent or lower nitrates and nitrites in a tank. You can check it out in the thumbnail above. It's true that slim-bodied goldfish especially are very hardy and will tolerate much higher levels as adults, but we prefer to stick to best practices. A pH of 6.5 to 7.5 is ideal for goldfish at all times. Whether the pH of your tap water is below 7, check to see whether it has to be adjusted. Always use a water conditioner like Seachem Prime to make tap water aquariums safe by removing hazardous chemicals like ammonia and chlorine. The fourth thing to consider for the goldfish tank is the temperature. While goldfish can live in warmer waters, it's best to keep them in room temperature water instead. They can survive in a wide variety of temperatures. 50 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit is a typical range, with 65 to 72 being optimal. Because of this, you can opt not to use an aquarium heater if you maintain a constant temperature in your house. If you live in a hotter region, you may consider an aquarium chiller to regulate the temperature in your tank, or a portable air conditioner to cool down the room where it's located. The next tip for goldfish includes the use of your creativity. Let's discuss the ideal decoration for this lovely pet. We must think about both space and safety while choosing goldfish tank decorations. Utilizing rocks and fake plants with rounded edges is perfect. The long fins of our fancy goldfish can get trapped and hurt, so we take the same precautions that we do with betta fish and avoid sharp edges. Marina Naturals is a reliable brand to consider when searching for artificial silk plants. Your fancy goldfish won't have its fins harmed by these plants. Goldfish enjoy digging out plants, so keep that in mind. Rocks acting as anchors could be an excellent idea. Goldfish love to stir the substrate in search of food, and that's what the sixth care topic we'll highlight in this video is about. Due to their large mouths, goldfish can accidentally swallow stones on medium or larger surfaces. Knowing this, a sandy substrate will provide the most ideal goldfish environment. We're seeking a substrate with sand-sized grains like the one carib sea sells. Compacted sand that has formed anaerobic pockets for your fish can be pretty hazardous. We want to aim for a thin coating that barely covers the aquarium's bottom and is no thicker than 1/2 inch. Your goldfish will agitate this sandy ground all day, simulating their native habitat. Additionally, make sure the sand substrate does not alter the pH of your water. As much as we want to make our goldfish look healthy, we must remember to give them this 7th pointer on the list: a proper diet. Flakes are the most fundamental food item supplied to goldfish. Since most flakes sold on the market are loaded with additives, we would want to change the diet of our goldfish to something healthier. We need to consider high-quality pellet food, preferably Northfin. To truly help bring out the color in your goldfish, they sell a premium goldfish pellet recipe devoid of fillers and have a healthy dosage of omega-3. The use of freeze-dried food is another strategy. I suggest Hikari's BioPure Krill since it increases the amount of beta-carotene in your goldfish and has a recipe that is multivitamin loaded, eliminating the need for vitamin supplements like VitaBoost. Other good brands are Hikari and Cobalt Aquatics. Frozen food would be the next level up. When buying frozen food, look for brine shrimp, bloodworms, or Daphnia. SF Bay and Hikari both have great options for goldfish. And of course, goldfish are known to consume a variety of aquarium plants as live meals in general. While this may not be ideal if you're seeking a goldfish tank with plants, we can utilize it to our advantage by adding supplements to the fish's diet. One plant that goldfish adore eating that's widely accessible in our trade are duckweed and elodea. And the last care tip on our list are the right tank mates for your goldfish. You've heard the saying, surround yourself with positive people who help you grow. This is true even for our pets. Our goldfish must be surrounded by tank mates who won't harass them. But the funny thing about that is that bullying by goldfish is also possible. Smaller fish may have difficulties due to their large mouths and bulk. The best advice is to have a tank with only goldfish. But if you want pets other than goldfish, you can try adding some of the following options to your screen. Adding these new fish and invertebrates is preferable after our goldfish have been added. Also, since they are cold water fish, all warmer water tropical freshwater fish should be avoided. Here's some additional information for you, fish keepers. Live plants may be your solution if you don't want to be a slave to water changes. They can serve as organic filters for your tank when present in significant amounts. Shown on your screen is a list of plants that are considered low-light aquarium plants that work perfectly for your goldfish. There are many kinds of goldfish, some of which are expensive exotic variants. All these beautiful species must be carefully given attention and love to flourish in your tank. And I hope this video has helped you prepare for the ideal tank and care routine for your goldfish. Suppose you want to know more about how to put together everything we discussed in this video, as well as other additional resources or frequently asked questions about these pets. In that case, you can visit our official website at aquariumstoredepot.com, where detailed information about these fantastic fish is posted. Also, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because our next topic about goldfish will surely amaze you. Let's catch up again, fish keepers. Thanks for watching.